why should we all be looking at buying cryptocurrency? Hello, and thank you so much for joining me. Now, why should we all be looking at buying cryptocurrency? Well, I've been buying cryptocurrency since 2014, and I still am on a very regular basis. Literally every week, every 2 weeks, I buy. And when the price drops down, I follow the old motto, the old saying, buy the dips. Whenever it drops down, that's a definite buying opportunity. I consistently buy, but why should we all be buying cryptocurrency? Because this stuff, our currency, is being created now at such a rapid pace. It is called helicopter drop money now. It's not called quantitative easing. Helicopter drop money, trillions are being thrown into economies. This is going to lead to hyperinflation, right? They can create as much as they want out of thin air. And why can they create as much as they want out of thin air? Purely because it's just paper with ink on it, right? Look at my famous $100 bill toilet paper, right? That is just paper with ink on it. That's all it is. That is paper with ink on it. Let me get a magazine. Paper with ink on it. That's all it is. We give it value, and it is losing value the more they create out of thin air. This stuff, gold, old money as it's known, right? This has been money of the ancients. This has always been gold. That's a 1 gram of gold there, right? That's always been money. Bloomberg, very major business news network channel, operative in 170 countries. 170 countries their news network goes out on. Hundreds of thousands, millions of investors look at this. Institutional investors, more importantly, not just as smaller investors, institutional investors go and look at Bloomberg as a credible source of financial information for guidance where they should be investing. Bloomberg have launched a June report, and guess what they've said about Bitcoin? They've said Bitcoin is digital gold. Let's just have a look at the Bloomberg report. Let's just breeze through it. I want to show it to you now. And here we go, Bloomberg Crypto Outlook. Now, I laugh when I see stuff like this. Why do I laugh? Because I remember very clearly in my head a few years ago where organizations such as Bloomberg, like this, they were saying that crypto is not going to last. There's nothing that will make cryptocurrency a viable asset class. And look, fast forward now, we're in 2020. These guys do a crypto outlook report. They drill down and look what they're saying. Bitcoin, $10,000 gaining support. Something needs to go really wrong for Bitcoin to not appreciate. Bitcoin upper hand versus crypto, like gold versus commodities. Maturing Bitcoin gains upper hand. Nasdaq, crude oil as guides. Bitcoin on exchange absorbing about 25% of annual supply. Bitcoin's future may be a drive to sustain above 10,000. Address signal Bitcoin set to sustain above 10,000 resistance, and Tether rise in Bitcoin and digitization of money amid COVID-19. Positive, 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 positive. Everything is positive. I love it. Positive news in the mainstream from a credible source such as Bloomberg, talking about cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular. So they say, look, a consolidating Bitcoin bull. Bitcoin upper hand versus crypto market, like gold versus commodity. In the unlikely event of a significant change for the worse, we expect the Bitcoin price to continue appreciating. It says it all in their first paragraph of their report. I'll repeat that. In the unlikely event of a significant change for the worst, we expect the Bitcoin price to continue appreciating. The unprecedented year of central bank easing. Unprecedented means never seen before. Year of central bank easing basically means currency counterfeiting, right? Creating more currency. You see how they use different terms for what we'd use? We'd call it counterfeiting, right? They can call it central bank easing. It's accelerating the maturation of the firstborn crypto towards a digital version of gold while accentuating oversupply constraints in the market. And it's showing Bitcoin breaching $10,000. The next page, we talk about base build supports $1,700 gold and $9,000 Bitcoin. So they're saying that these are the support lines. That's the minimum. It's Bitcoin is going to not go less than $9,000 now, and gold is not going to go below $1,700. That is excellent news. 8-year highs in gold is Bitcoin tailwind. Gold bull market appears in early days. So they're speaking about gold, how that's in the early day bull market, bull meaning that it's going to be going up. And also, let me just move myself to the side here. Bitcoin gaining the upper hand, maturing Bitcoin gaining upper hand above NASDAQ crude oil as guide. So it's saying that Bitcoin is outperforming the NASDAQ. Yeah, the US stock market, NASDAQ. How crazy is that, huh? What type of opportunity does that show us? This is cyclical stuff, ladies and gentlemen. This is cyclical stuff which I've been talking about for quite a while. Let me stick myself back in the corner, right? This is cyclical stuff in the sense that as one market rises, the other market drops down. And the name of the game, what I've been calling my plan G, which I'm bringing to you guys, is that we get in very early to the markets which are undervalued. And from day one, that has been cryptocurrency, most definitely. Because the mainstream, up until now, were not shouting about it from the rooftops. But look at this, we have Bloomberg shouting about it now, officially saying, Bitcoin, one way to look at Bitcoin is against the stock market. Bitcoin's smart swing provided a good base for higher prices in our view. Back above 1-to-1 at the start of June, the ratio of the Bitcoin price versus the NASDAQ bottom just below 0.70, about $10,000. The crypto is almost the same as the index level and has been since 2017, but Bitcoin is gaining the upper hand. Bitcoin is gaining the upper hand, so it is kicking the butt of the stock market. It is kicking the butt of oil. It is kicking. And what they are saying here is signal, their indicators are showing that Bitcoin is going to sustain above $10,000. That is excellent news because it's been testing $10,000. And the way that these central banks are going about creating this currency out of thin air, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time before people start losing faith in this currency model. It is going to happen real soon. Trillions being thrown into the market. So we really need to understand cryptocurrency, not just about buying Bitcoin, but how this whole system functions and get ahead of the market. What these analysts have been saying, and a friend of mine forwarded me this report earlier today, and I had a quick read through it, and I texted the guy back and I said, dude, I knew this 7 years ago. I knew cryptocurrency is the new money and it's going to be an asset class. That's why I started buying regularly, and I have been ever since then, because this is the future. This is our future money. That's right. Here we go. Bitcoin. That is money of the future. That was money in its original form. Gold. Then that got replaced by this. This is going away real soon. Digital money is coming, and this is the digital money that we want to be holding right now. Millions and billions of people are going to be flocking to Bitcoin, even more so now that a publication such as Bloomberg have recommended it. And we're talking institutional investors, people with hundreds of billions of dollars at their disposal to invest. They're going to be running in there. I say that you get involved in this real quickly. For more information, to get more depth understanding, I strongly suggest you check out my brand new audiobook. It's called Your Survival Guide to Carry You Through the Most Devastating Global Recession in History Using New Money. And it's called Cryptocurrency. That is our new money. So I've made it available for just $1.99. That's less than the price of a cup of coffee. So click on the link in the bio, claim your audiobook. Stay safe, stay blessed, and I'll speak to you soon.